Hello and welcome back to Sarah Reacts. Today we're going to be watching season 1, episode 4 of A True Detective, and this one's called Who Goes There? So yeah, last episode I think I accused about 3 people of being the killer already. I mean, this episode does, well, after this episode it will be the halfway point of the season, so if they haven't introduced him by now, I feel like it might be a bit of a waste because they could build up on all the foreshadowing. So I'm going to keep accusing the people we've seen. Whether I'm right or wrong, statistically I've got to be right at some point. Foolproof plan. It seems as though our characters are kind of, they say one thing and do the opposite. So they say that they know how life should be, how a man should be, how, you know, philosophically how they want to go about their own lives in their own worlds or whatever, but their actions prove to be completely different. Marty always says that he's only with his mistress because he needs a relief from the job. Yet she, you know, it's not her job to be the faithful person in this fucked up affair, right? So she goes to try and genuinely find somebody, have, you know, her own private life, and he gets jealous, and I just think, sure, okay. Rusty, who, I don't know, when I was editing the full length version, for a split second after, you know, when he'd mowed the front garden, and then it looked as though he seemed kind of happy to see Marty in a way, as though, oh, I've done this for you. But I don't know, I feel as though they still might hate each other and I just might be reading into things. But the gardening was such a metaphor for Marty's, you know, still get away from my family. And yet again, Rusty is doing all the legwork because he went through old case files to try and figure out if maybe there was a connection to past murders that could be, you know, associated with the new killer, so he could be a serial killer, because his new work is way too ritualistic and perfected to have not been done sloppily before, if that makes sense. But yeah, enough chattering. I'm talking your ear off. Let's get to it, shall we?
There, and something about some place called Carcosa and the Yellow King. He said there's all these old stones out in the woods. People go to, like, worship. Reggie got this brand on his back, like in a spiral.
Spiral?
He says that's his sign. What the fuck ever, you understand? I don't listen to the man, but he's big, so I don't tell him to shut the fuck up neither. I think because I talked to him about Dory that I might have got her killed.
You probably had something to do with it. I don't think you should have shown those pictures.
Turned into a ghost from the time he's getting parole check. Tell me, young studs.
I'm impressed that these guys can remember so much from memory about one case.
Responding to the complaint, I approached the house.
This is why I'm just assuming that they're all like unreliable narrators. Like,
screen door was broken and the inner door.
There was no pageant to perform. Okay, your disappointment is irrelevant.
cause a scene! Do it!
Hold like this.
Oh, suitcases by the door, eh? Please say she found out. What's it say? I really want to know what she's written.
Lisa, I just need to know exactly what you told her.
Ah!
I have children. You blew up my life.
You blew up your own life.
Why did you just call me? Why did you just call me?
Bitch!
It's consequences of your actions. Oh no.
Hello, Jake.
Yeah, you're gonna have to understand if my memory hadn't sharpened in the interim.
That's what I was saying. Oh.
Maggie, can I talk to you for just a second?
No, I'm working graveyard. Girls with my mom and dad. It's all in the note, Marty.
Okay, you give me a chance to...
She came to my home. Our daughter saw her. You lying fuck. You stupid lying fuck.
You meant everything I said the other night. Every word. I
Alright.
stopped.
Oh my god, you think your betrayal was removed by his interruption? She was disgusting. You're disgusting.
Hey, police.
I appreciate that, but are you here in that capacity now as law enforcement?
I love you, honey.
Sure you do.
Give it up. This is none of my business. I want to hear it. All right, Mr. Shorty.
Stuff I killed in case more came back on me.
From his damn undercover.
These boys that do deals too.
Is that the motorcycle gang's jacket?
DA task force.
Is it the one he was with? Undercover?
No, you're 5-0.
Cut around your face.
Ugh.
Your scalp yanked down.
Ugh.
Rip your face off.
Sounds lovely.
And you put a mirror in front of you so you can get a good look at yourself. You were watching.
Jesus Christ.
So, as far as high stakes go, bullet to the head, it ain't that.
Realize you got it upstairs here, right?
What is that?
Can you taste the skin? It looks contused.
How long do they have you out there?
Oh, so he's like faking track marks?
Almost 4 years.
4. What the hell? These things ain't supposed to be more than 11 months. You supposed to see both eyes in this one?
At the end of the day, you dug under rationalization, same as any of them.
Uh-huh.
You must have been a great husband.
Jesus. That's a deep one.
The fuck out of here! I'm leaving.
Get the fuck out of here.
They are gathering out there. Come on, Ginger. The animals have been easy. Easy, motherfucker. Easy. On fucking fire. Do
God's sake.
enjoy yourself.
It's all one shot. Still one shot. Good timing, eh? I really liked that sequence, that whole one shot, that was so good. Yes, that was season 1, episode 4 of True Detective. Yeah, I really liked that episode. That one shot at the end was so fucking good. I said it during the reaction, but it was so fucking good. I love one shots. I love, you guys know I love a fucking good shot competition, and that was just chef's kiss. Speaking of the actual episode itself, oh, it was so good to see Marty get what he deserves, and I'm really proud of myself for starting to remember their names. It's only taken me 4 episodes, but Marty and Rusty, you know, I'm getting there. I don't know whether Marty was supposed to go into the club. I feel like he wasn't supposed to, because I'm pretty sure Rusty said to sit in the car, keep the phone charged, and listen to the police scanner of the local police. But he couldn't have done that if he'd fucked off into a busy, loud bar, could he? I'm so glad his life imploded and his wife is like kicking her out. Yes. Oh, I love Justice so much. If she gets back with him, I'm gonna have no respect for her. And she's like the only woman in this show that has any substance. So if they ruin her, I swear to God. But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine they're not going to be able to find this Reggie guy, because we got a peek of him. There must be a character in there, and I feel as though they're probably going to torture it out of this guy they kept calling Ginger. So next episode, we're probably going to go and find Reggie, who, I don't know, they're so focused on him, but then they're going over this case again with new officers, so it can't have been him who's the actual killer, if he is who they arrested. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so full length and early access available on patreon.com/Seriax.